The challenger on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, entering the ring wearing black trunks with red trim, fighting out of Chicago, Illinois. He weighed in 231 pounds. His record stands at 31 wins, only one loss, 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight he is making his second attempt at the heavyweight championship of the world. Please welcome the IBF #1 ranked heavyweight contender, introducing Vaughn, Shake and Bake Bean. And his opponent across the ring, really needing no introduction to his hometown of Atlanta, nor the world over. On my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks with purple and red trim, proudly representing Atlanta, Georgia. He weighed in at 217 pounds with a record of 35 wins, 3 losses. He has 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the former undisputed cruiserweight world champion, the former undisputed heavyweight world champion, only the second man in history to have captured the heavyweight crown 3 times. Ladies and gentlemen, here is boxing's warrior spirit, the IBF and WBA heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the one and only Evander, the real deal, Holyfield.
As he says, he's a thinking fighter now.
Oftentimes, Holyfield loves the wake-up call.
Watch your head. Watch your head.
Face in that exchange, and he means on the body.
Well, then he doesn't have to worry about the outfits. He can
Find the right formula, knows what tools to bring to each body.
Go home, Evander. Go home.
The joint, he will be on his back.
Give it up, Evander.
What a left hook by Holyfield.
He's a nice double left hook under and over with the lead right hand.
Those shots to the body.
Well, he threw what was an attempt like that, an overhand right, but it's not powerful. Come up and take a shot.
But Holyfield withstands that one. Now combination with the body by Holyfield. Futilely comes back.
I don't know if you can hear that on television, but boy,
They didn't hard enough to get Evander's respect. Evander just walks right through him.
It'll take an awful lot to get him down. Bean's just winding up, but he's going to leave himself wide open.
Bean at least took a shot himself.
A little hand by Bean.
Nice left hand.
And Evander Holyfield stands right in with a left uppercut to the body. And the crowd beginning to chant Holyfield. There's a sneaky right uppercut by Bean. That's good.
you hear from the corners, Butch Lewis is giving a whole load of advice. Look at this.
Combination by Vaughn Bean back to
Outside, Bean's hands are up, and he's kind of quick and jumps in.
There's a grazing right hand, just missed by Evander Holyfield. A straight right by Holyfield on the inside. Again, Bean stands right in there.
We're very hard.
And he truly is the thinking man's fighter.
Here in round 3, and of course to the advantage of Holyfield with a vicious straight left to the face. A combination of the head by Holyfield.
See, it's not one shot at a time. It's 3, it's 4.
Look at the left hands by Holyfield. And now a right hand, and Brian Garrett
To throw that hand.
and that draws the ire from this compassionate crowd. Right off the top of the
Much of a reputation. Should he lose tonight, which I believe he will.
the 10-month layoff.
The monster clean shot yet. He covers well, keeps his hands up. On the inside, he's kind of annoying. He's bullying.
Give it up. On the capital B of Bean.
That was a nice counter right hand.
By Evander Holyfield, an effective combination in the head.
Just like we showed the tape, he rocked and rolled. Bean threw a jab, he rocked on it, fired a right hand.
Very good punches. Good shots to the body and over to the head by Holyfield.
Operation.
Yeah, but Bobby, give him credit. Give him credit.
I'll give him credit.
Final seconds of round 4. It looks like Vaughn Bean has made it through another.
Go past that, so I'm drawing some more down here. 5, 6, and 7.
So once again, Vaughn Bean stock goes up. No matter Mason. The left could really get him in trouble. But he continues to fire away, but Holyfield comes back.
has been by Bean in the last 45 seconds and minute. Holyfield's like taking a break.
Left uppercut by Bean. And Boxmore using the jab, smacking left hand there by Vaughn Bean that got through. This is Bean's best round. On Vaughn Bean's left, after throwing, if he drops the guard. Bean is landing with that overhand right to the head of Holyfield.
And Holyfield is missing in return.
Nice uppercut and overhand.
The round away from him again, letting him take the play because Bean is getting great.
Has to be raised at this point. Could this be the night Holyfield turns into an old fighter?
He certainly is doing the fighting. And Holyfield's just covering up and letting him do it. I mean, he just gave him 2 rounds like a big gift. Oh, nice shot by him.
It's partially blocked though by Benz gave Van Bean rounds 5 and 6.
Abandoned what he did the first 4 rounds.
Don't die. I wonder if he'll turn himself up. Vaughn Bean that stung Evander Holyfield here late in round 7. Holyfield trying to come back, but Bean trying to hold on to him.
Bean pretty good there. And Bean is holding on as best he can.
He's right back. He just no respect. He's fighting. You gotta like Bean off this fight.
Well, I'll be the first to admit I was wrong. This one would probably stack up higher than that if Bean could prevail.
On the inside, I told that Bean had to close the gap, letting him get away with an awful lot.
And all of a sudden, Evander is flat-footed. All of a sudden, he's not bouncing around. What you said.
Well, we talked to him before the fight. If he did it with Moore, he could have won. And Evander is certainly not. Michael Moore is a much more active fighter, but not here. First 4 rounds.
He's being pushed back by Jelly Bean here. Now that guy doesn't look like he should be able to push Evander Holyfield back.
Well, you know what he's doing? He's getting his center of gravity a little lower than Evander's. He's bending and he's just driving with his legs, and Evander's letting him.
He's using all of those 200.
Back again.
The uppercut's working for Evander.
Holyfield beginning to score with more regularity now.
But he's right at the end of the round. He can't pull his round out unless he does something really spectacular. He's lost another round.
Well, I didn't give this round to Bean, but in the last minute, Evander worked more than Bean, except his last 2 seconds.
Oh, vicious short right hook by Evander Holyfield on the counter. Field on.
Look at this. He just all the pushing, and he's pushing Holyfield back and pushing him along the ropes. Look what he's doing to him on the ropes.
The leaning also taking its toll on Holyfield's body. Oh, that was a headbutt.
Reversal of fortune.
You'll recall headbutting was Mike Tyson's complaint, largely against Evander Holyfield.
Evander's taking something up on inside this one.
There's a heavy right hook, but a counter punch, hard punches to the face by Evander Holyfield, countering.
Yeah, those are 2 great punches by Holyfield. Great punches.
And again,
This is all he had to do.
Now he looks like, now he's bouncing. Now he looks like Holyfield off the front.
Online scoring, Holyfield up 5-4. Here comes Vaughn Bean. This is
Holyfield up 6-3.
Just make it to 12 in a decision, but here it looks like it's on. I'm going to take my hat off to him. He is number 1.
Well, it was incredulous how he became number. He showed
Evander Holyfield, I believe Evander Holyfield.
lightly. And all the distractions during the wait taking their toll. Bean's tying him up, making it very difficult for Holyfield.
He hurt Bean.
And Bean goes down. The right uppercut finished him off. He goes down. He's writhing around in agony.
He hurt Bean on the way in, and he fell into the ropes.
Can he make it up in time? Yes. He makes it up at 7.
Come to me. Come to me.
But can he survive the final 30 seconds? It's the first time he's ever been knocked down in his career. Now Holyfield.
Uppercut is what Holyfield needs to throw. It's what got him in trouble. He just steps in with the uppercut. Evander's tired now. He's not thinking. He's looking for the big right hand. There's the uppercut.
But he's got the second one here in the final 10 seconds. The crowd going wild.
Strictly adrenaline, Steve.
He's going to make it to the bell.
There's the bell. Well, none of the judges are from Atlanta. And with you there, a straight right hand by Evander Holyfield to the face of Vaughn Bean.
See, Evander Holyfield on a good day has 5 or 6 more shots in there before Bean even gets close to recovering.
A huge overhand right by Bean, and Holyfield showing what a great chin he's got. Well, they are really trading some heavy shots. Slapping left went there by Vaughn. Holyfield comes roaring back, pressing the attack.
10-4.
No question about it. I started saying that in the 5th round.
Involved. They're very tiring. Condition.
No question about that.
Keep him up. Come on, don't hold him, Vaughn.
I take it all back about Vaughn B. This kid has hung in there against the heavyweight champion of the world in the champion's neighborhood. Here comes Holyfield. Right off the top of the head, combination to the head. Traveling to it. Right uppercut to the chin. 20 seconds to go.
This fight.
Vaughn Bean needs the knockout. Bean would be competitive. There's a right hook by Bean off the top of Holyfield's head. He is just unleashing. He's looking for him. He wants to end it. And that's what he needs to do to win this fight. Bean with double left hooks to the head. Double credit to Vaughn Bean, who has won over a quarter.
Oh, this guy's now ready for the pickings.
Nice left hook to the
Tyson must feel he wishes he got relicensed today and flew to Atlanta to fight Holyfield.
Let me capsule this. Holyfield did not impress. Bean did impress.
I don't know that Bean impressed as much as Holyfield was unimpressive.
It doesn't make a difference, Bobby. He impressed because he lasted, and it's a decision.
Good job.
That's it.
Good job, fellas.
Holyfield and Bean embrace. Did you ever believe you'd see 12 rounds between these two fighters?
I would have bet an awful lot against it. I'm glad I didn't bet.
And an exciting 12 rounds for the most part.
I've got Holyfield comfortably ahead. I mean, it would be a shot. You'd have to be in Las Vegas for this to be turned around. But in Atlanta, Georgia, as Bobby pointed out, if Bean won this fight, we'd all have to get under this ring and stay here till tomorrow.
At the same time, if he won the fight, we'd say he won the fight. I don't believe he won the fight.
I don't believe he won it.
He showed 200 or 300% more than I thought he had.
I am 117 to 111. That's a pretty big margin, but that was an 8, remember, an 8-10 round there.
Yeah, 116, 111.
It's now in the hands of Al DeVito from
Bobby, we're pretty close.
We usually are not too far.
Wayne, New Jersey, Leroy Brown from Kingston, Jamaica, and Wayne Ford from Las Vegas, Nevada. As they total up the cards, momentarily, our Jimmy Lennon Jr. ring announcer will have the results. Evander Holyfield, who said he wanted to put on a good show and end things quickly, unable to live up to his word. Now he just wants to get a decision. Showing a lot of respect there. He showed too much respect for Bean during the fight, showing a lot of respect here afterwards as well. Showing sportsmanship.
Well, I'll say that 40,000 people came in here and got their money's worth. They got to see a good championship fight of 12 strong rounds with a surprise,
and a bit of a scare.
And a bit of a scare.
Can you imagine Holyfield losing in his hometown after a week of celebration to a guy like this? Vaughn Bean?
Yeah, let's take a look at the only knockdown of the fight. We'll look at it twice. There's some. Now watch what happens when he gets in the ropes. He got in trouble with that right hand. That was the first thing. There's an uppercut which didn't do him any good.
Now watch
another hook. Now watch as he goes. We can see this in the second.
Vaughn's just kind of diving into him. Holyfield steps out of the way.
See, now watch. He's tied up and gets hit. See that?
But you know, here's the thing. He was not draped over the ropes. He didn't hit him from behind. It was his sloppiness. It's an overhead look of the same scenario. On the way in, Evander starts getting him with the right uppercut. There's the first one. Gets his attention. See Vaughn trying to just charge and hold. Again, Evander will work him up. There's a hook, and there's another uppercut that's coming up in here soon. There's another hook, and another uppercut somewhere. Okay, this is the uppercut that winds up doing it. Referee wasn't there in time. He wasn't draped through the ropes. He wasn't hanging through the ropes. I think that's a non-issue. Because he just was sloppy.
It is.
We're standing by for the decision. What's going through the mind of Henry Akinwande right now, who could be the next opponent? All right, let's get the results from Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Dwayne Ford scores about 116 to 111. Judges at ringside, Leroy Brown and Al DeVito both scored about 117 to 110. All three in favor of the winner and still heavyweight champion of the world.